True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report.
Hello, Blue Crew. Welcome back to True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report. I'm your host, bringing you the hottest intel straight from the inner workings of our favorite team. Before we dive into this bombshell news that could redefine our bullpen for 2026, I need you to make that strategic play. Subscribe to the channel right now, hit that notification bell, and join our nation. Don't miss out on the most precise analysis concerning the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's get straight to the point. The dust from our World Series victory has barely settled, and the front office is already looking toward the future. And when I say future, I'm talking about ensuring those final innings in October aren't as heart-stopping as they were this year. My sources and recent reports, including crucial information from Jim Bowden of The Athletic, indicate that the Dodgers are strongly linked to one of the most electrifying names on the market, Edwin Diaz. Yes, you heard that right. The all-star closer, known for his triumphant entrance and, more importantly, his dominance on the mound, has opted out of his contract with the New York Mets and is testing free agency. For us Dodger fans, this isn't just a rumor, it's a market opportunity that aligns perfectly with our need for an indisputable lockdown closer. Let's analyze the numbers because that's where the story becomes compelling. Diaz isn't just a famous name. He's coming off a season of absolute resurgence in 2025. After missing 2023, he came back with a vengeance, 28 saves and a minuscule 1.63 ERA last season. We are talking about a pitcher who struck out 98 batters in just 66.1 innings. To put that in perspective, he was in the top 1% of all MLB in strikeout percentage, whiff percentage, and expected ERA. When we look at this data with a clinical eye, we see the kind of security that was missing in key moments. Having a pitcher with an ERA plus of 2.48, the highest of his career, means he was nearly 2.5 times better than the league average. Jim Bowden doesn't just throw names around randomly. If the Dodgers are being mentioned as a likely destination, it's because there's real smoke here. The front office knows that to maintain a dynasty, you can't just rely on luck for the final 3 outs. Diaz would bring that aura of invincibility to the 9th inning that every championship team covets. Now, let's move to the tactical analysis and what this means for our payroll and our roster. You might be wondering, but didn't we spend a lot of money on the bullpen last year? And you would be right. The signing of Tanner Scott for 4 years and $72 million was thought to be the solution. However, we need to be honest and professional in our assessment. It didn't work as expected in 2025. Scott had real struggles, registering a 4.74 ERA and blowing 10 out of 33 save opportunities. The most alarming data point was the 11 home runs allowed, almost double his previous high. He ended up missing the playoffs due to injury, and we saw what happened. Dave Roberts had to juggle, often using our starters to close crucial games in the postseason. We won the World Series, yes, but it was despite the bullpen, not necessarily because of it at certain times. This is where the potential arrival of Edwin Diaz becomes a strategic chess move. The market, SpotTrack, values Diaz around $73, $3 million for 4 years, although some rumors point to a total value that could reach $88 million. For a franchise like ours, seeking to sustain leadership in the NL West and chase back-to-back titles, this is the price of elite talent. Bringing in Diaz isn't just about replacing Scott, it's about redefining our bullpen hierarchy. Imagine Diaz as the undisputed option for the 9th inning. This allows all other relief pitchers to slot into roles where they can be more effective without the pressure of closing games. It's a positive ripple effect. If he decides to move from the East Coast to the West Coast, we start 2026 not just as title defenders, but as absolute favorites again. The Dodgers' link to Edwin Diaz is a clear signal that the front office isn't satisfied with just one ring. They want continued domination. Diaz brings the elite advanced metrics and big game experience we need to solidify our defense in the late innings. Now, I want to hear from you, Dodger fan. Given Tanner Scott's performance in 2025, do you believe investing heavily in Edwin Diaz is the right move to guarantee our immediate future, or should we trust internal development? Leave your opinion in the comments. Let's debate this seriously. Don't forget to like the video if you appreciated this detailed analysis, and share it with other members of the Blue Crew. For the latest news and exclusive insights you won't find anywhere else, stay tuned right here on True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report. Until next time.